Hello, hello, good morning, welcome in one and all and one if any. We're back on RoadCraft today, back on crafting some roads. Scouts in 1969, good morning sir, thanks for joining us, thanks for the early jump in as well, appreciate that. We need to crack on with Sunken. It's been quite a big one already. Was this number 5? Well, I don't know. I suppose it's not too bad actually. 5th outing on Sunken. I think we had quite a shortish one last time around. A bit of an evening stream. Only did a few hours. But today we're looking to crack on. We'll just jump straight in on continue, and we are on the Sunken. We're at 69%, so we've still got quite a bit to do. Actually, got 31% still to go. But we shall endeavour to succeed and proceed. You hate this map. Yeah, a lot of people. I think it's such a big step up from obviously the first two sort of tutorial maps, and then if you went to Incommunicado first as well, which I did, then Sunken is a massive step up. But if you didn't go to Incommunicado first, if you did the tutorial maps and then went straight to Sunken, wow, this is a massive step up. I was going to say, what's all that waterfall? We've got rid of that. But yeah, it's quite a thing. It's quite a thing. So where are we at? What are we doing? Is the question. I did get on and do a little bit more preparation. So I didn't actually do anything. I did preparation. So we're not any further along in any of our jobs. I have laid a little bit more sand here. I'm just not sure what to do about this bit. Now last stream someone said you can pick these up with a crane. I brought my big crane over, wherever it's gone now, put it back over here, brought the big crane over, and there were no rocks to pick up there, so I think I am, wherever it is, here. I think I'm going to have to build a bridge over it, or I've got a sand right over it. So I'm going to try and bring sand up to it, get it a little bit higher, then tarmac it, and then probably bridge over it. It's not the worst though, no, I can imagine there are some brutal ones to come. Now, while I've been doing this, I am concerned that my little bridge maybe should have been a bigger bridge, because I've been snagging my vehicles trying to get across it. And oh, we're going to sand it for sure, mate, but I want to tarmac the whole way, so we'll probably do something else. I've set myself my own stupid challenge here of trying to tarmac the entire route through all the way to the castle. Just because I set myself these silly challenges. And we're going to do it because initially, way back when, I thought I was going to tarmac this whole route and do a delivery with the semi. People told me the semi was rubbish. I didn't listen, and we got stuck for a whole episode. And I haven't yet done anything else. I've done a little bit more along here. I'd like to have been able to get on and do that, but I've just not had the time in between streams to sort of progress things in the background, unfortunately. So we've got this road that we're going to be working on. We'll do a little bit of that in a minute. But our main objectives are to deliver steel beams to the unfinished passageway here. And we have our steel beams loaded up. Where are our steel beams? Down here? They're loaded up there. They're already in there, as you can see. We've got the beams in the back. And then we have another jobby, which is pipes for production. And as you can see, we've got some pipes in the back there. And the rest of those pipes are already in our spot. So we've got 5 more to do. And then we need to try and plot the route to try and get down here, which isn't going to be easy. I'm not sure if we're going to need to lay any sand or anything, because there's an achievement, and we do like achievements. We could go another route, but I want to do this route because there's an achievement, I'm sure it's on this map, for running the delivery all the way along here. So we'll do that as well. We need to move these two train carriages, these cargo carriages. We need to move them. So that needs to be done. And I've also placed... Rusty, morning bloke, morning my man, hope you're well. We've also got a wooden bridge we want to make here. A cement bridge that we want to make there. And for a route here, I'd like to make a wooden bridge here. So today, I'm probably going to come out this way and try and bring our logging machines. We'll do a bit of timber work, and we'll try and get our log bridges set up as well. Excuse me. So I've sort of got a plan on what I want to do today. How much of it will get done, I don't know. But I want to do my best. And a lot of these things are like extra stuff, and I don't necessarily need that bridge. But that route into here just looks nicer, looks fun. So let's get that bridge set up, is what I was thinking. I think I'm also going to need to do something about this bit of road here. I think this is going to need sorting out, because I'm sure we're going to have to run something along there as well at some point. There is an achievement for that bridge. I got it by accident because it was the quickest route for that route. Do yourself a favour though and either sand it or concrete bridge it. The train tracks play havoc with the vehicle. Ah, okay. So you can... Where was it? I flipped it. There we go. Right. So you can lay... Would it still count if you laid a bridge over it? Can you sand it? Let's just have a little look at that bridge. Wide bridge. So just slap that in the middle. Like that. That's what you... Oh, so you... Concrete underneath. 14 slabs. And that still worked. You still got the achievement for doing that. Excellent. Right, you. Another bridge to be made. Good job, there's plenty of cement about. We've got 15 in storage. We can just go build that. Nice. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate that. Right. I just want to go... We'll just go drop this load of sand. And then just drop some sand either end of the concrete bridge. Okay. I'll take you along my road that I've built so far. I hope you're well, Sim. Thanks for hopping in, buddy. Are we working from home today? Are we in the office? Beautifully well laid road. There's a good job no one needs to drive along this bit but me. Hanging in there, car troubles. Oh man, that means expenses, don't it? Nasty. And when I have to run my route along here, I might have to dig this up and redo that bit because that tarmac morphed itself, and then it's been a nightmare since. Yeah, it's going to take forever to do this because the trip, there's nowhere else to get sand from. Try and like speed this up. Now I think this is a secondary like task, so I could ignore this and go to a different map and level up until I can get one of those sand extractor things. Now this is what's concerning, is that this bridge seems to be quite narrow, and when I have AI on here, they're not going to reverse themselves up, I don't think, to try and make it easier. So I think that this can all go wrong. So once I've done it, I might take that bridge out and make it wider. But I've got to try and build up here so it's high enough that I can put a concrete bridge going over there. Currently, permanent work from home, as have an ankle injury that I'm waiting on a proper resolution for. Oh dear. Does not sound good. What percent am I coming into the map at? 60... what was it? 69%, I think. 68, 69%. Still got a fair bit to go. In the background, all I've done is loaded up trucks ready for deliveries. I haven't sort of done any extra deliveries or done any extra work. %69%. Oi, that's what I thought. I was dubious about saying it. You dirty buggers. Don't know why I went a bit Bristolian. Where come around here in this way? Lovely down Bristol way. Been reading a book the last few days actually. They're set in Bristol, and sometimes in my head I do that voice for some of the characters. It makes it feel a little bit less gritty. Should be streaming later and hopefully complete incommunicado, as I'm 85%. Was having issues last stream with one of the infrastructure routes, but got that fixed between then and now. Nice. I'm in Bristol. Excellent. I wouldn't have guessed with the Scouser name, but that's good. Alex, welcome in. Hope you're well, buddy. Good morning. I read a book called Kill Chase, which is set sort of Bristol way. Oh, it's set in Bristol, but there's travelling involved. It's a little bit more police procedural than my usual sort of gritty American thriller. So, nice change of pace. Right. Moved there 16 years ago. Nice. So I want to leave that for now because I don't want to just spend ages just doing that. We just do a little bit at a time and we'll do some other jobs. So. Oh, good. Cheers, bud. I was in Bristol yesterday. Who would have thought today would have been all about Bristol? Excellent. I haven't been to Bristol for ages. So. We are going to jump into here. We're going to get our pipes done this time. Straps on. We've got 5 more to deliver. Gritty American thriller. Oh, exactly. So, so instead I'm on a slow-paced, procedural, Bristolian crime chase. Yeah, it's called Kill Chase. It's pretty good. I think it's the start of a long-running series, so if I enjoy it, I'll invest in the rest of them. Yeah, what I did do off stream was just sort of bring a little bit more scrap metal down here for this, and I did take a little bit more scrap metal down to the beams, just to make sure we were well stocked up for other things. I will try and have a good session off stream before we get to the end of this, so I can really load them up. So I've got a lot to sell off before we leave, so we've got money. All the vintage sellers are smiling with glee at that sentiment. This one's on Kindle. This is a Kindle one. Although, if I could find them on physical, I'd like that, because I prefer. This one's on the old Kindle. Quite often, you see on Kindle, if there's a long-running series, especially if it's like an Amazon original or an Amazon exclusive, quite often the first book in the series is free. And they do Prime books as well, so without having to have Kindle Unlimited every month, there's so many free books as well to read on the old Kindle. But the vintage sellers are always happy, especially with this house, with me and the missus. They love it. Well, I made a few sales this week already. Dropped off a delivery just this morning. Quid's in. Make more money selling old books than I do making videos. Sneaky Amazon hooking you in with a free book. They do. They do. But if you buy the Kindle set, they're normally like dirt cheap, aren't they? Because unlike with games, if you buy a digital book, it costs a hell of a lot less than if you buy the physical. Yeah. Yeah, if you buy a digital game, it costs the same as if you were to buy the physical. It's about time that got fixed. I'm just not a big e-reader. I like to physically hold the book, turn the pages. But I've got a lot on the Kindle, so I'm going to try and get through some of them. Because a lot of them are a change of pace to what I normally read, so sort of freshens the palette a little. Not a lot, but a little. I wouldn't be able to move into my workshop if it weren't for Kindle Unlimited. The wife would have stacked full of paperback versions of all the trash she reads. Deletes for free on K Unlimited. Yeah. Megan uses Kindle Unlimited because she reads a lot on her Kindle, but I mean, she has a lot of physical as well. I've just never been big on the whole e-reading. And I don't really like audiobooks either. That's not my cup of tea. I always say, am I going the right way? I'm not. I often do this, don't I? Yeah, I do. I want to read a book. I don't want someone to read a book to me. Meg regularly reads like a book a day, a book every 2 days. Whereas I think on my average, like the week. I'm still going the wrong bloody way. Why am I doing this? Why am I so confused with where I'm going? FS Landscaping, good morning, good morning. Hope you're well, buddy. Have you disowned your lad yet, Rusty? I popped into stream last night for a lurk and saw you say you'd been watching Daggerwind. Even I didn't know it was watching Daggerwind. As if. As if. Everyone getting prepared for this incoming heat wave? I hope I am. That's why I'm sitting at the back of the house. The sun doesn't come this way until around about 11 o'clock. So this is the coolest room in the house at the minute. Soon to be the hottest room in the house. So that's the resources in for that. So what I want now then is... how many was it for the bridge? And where was the bridge? Bridge is back over here. 14. I've got 15 in storage. I can get them out here. Oh. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I think that's right. Yeah, it's gonna get warm again, isn't it? Like Rusty was saying the other day, this time everyone else is getting it as well, not just us. Any sign of Roger? Not this morning, no. I think he was in, might have been in Discord earlier, but I haven't seen him about in stream or anything. Probably getting his little people for school and stuff. Or at work. They might be working. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, that'll do. That'll do. I was going to say probably playing about in GE now that he's got his old maps converted, but I started giving him problems afterwards, so he won't be. He's had a reprieve. Him and his mates have opted for somewhere in Farunga 3, playing Terror Plus, so watching George Ketley doesn't help him. Great George, it's probably one of the finest maps. Need to talk to him. I got GE going by reverting to an old game version. Ah, that'll do it. So if not, just message him on Discord. He'll get it. But yeah, he might be out working. It's not like the best dog, he has to actually leave the house. Also. I didn't go with the Rungia. I went with the little French one. What was it? Palagni. I really like that. I just think Terra Life just makes it all so much better. How many have we got in there? Anyone count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so I want to go. Yeah, normal route. That'll be fine. Should be fine. Provided I don't get lost. Was one of the last maps I played when I was 24. Stopped the game, so it was probably still there. Had a stream series on for a bit. You did. Morning, mate. Here you go, Rod's there. You're busy. I had a nightmare last night. Update messed up my map and I lost loads. Hours of pain. FS Landscaping was looking for you, or asking after you. He, I'm sure he's still there. If you revert back to the old game version, Giant's editor still works. Your ears were burning, yeah. Someone's chatting about me. Get over there. Get over here. Oh. Oh. Temperamental. I mean, to be fair, I'm not really... Oh, you absolute slag. There. Right, you. Yeah, I was then going to say, I'm not really sure how I'm going to get the the autonomous vehicles to get down that bit. I'm going to have to sort that out as well, aren't I? Right way up, you jammy bugger. You just have to be patient with it, don't you? Not panic. Wait for it to get on its side and then quickly hit the anchor. Gotta be careful now though, because this is not a nice place to be loading slabs. Oh, I can't get that one. Right, you. Chef practicing his gymnastics just a bit. Oh no, put it under the damn truck. Right, you can stay there. You can come with me. Swing them round. See, now that side is flatter. It's just, how do I get my... get the drivers to go down that side? Unless I come down and sand that a little bit as well to flatten that out. That might be what I do. I'll be popping in now quite a bit today, mate, so don't be surprised on. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate anyone that spends any bit of time. You know that. Everyone's got busy days, and plus, you know, it's not a normal time for a lot of people to come and watch a stream. But I'm home during the day, and my missus has got a day off, so it affords me a little bit of time to try and do this. But yeah, don't ever feel like you have to stay in. Good lordy. I struggle to stay in a stream. I want to watch them. There's always something, or it's bedtime. Normally. Because I think, like... There's a handbrake. Like, that could be an option, but that needs sorting out as well, don't it? I don't think our vehicles will get up there. Unless they go up here, and they're not going to get through there. So that, again, that would need sanding and flattening out to bring vehicles along there. Excuse me. Or, like I say, I just have to bring some sand and try and flatten that out a bit. I think I need a bigger M.2 drive at the moment. I'm on the limit of all the files I can move off it. I'm freeing up space to record, but currently means I can only record 2 episodes of SnowRunner whilst leaving enough room for rendering his. It can be, I have a whole drive just for recording. Although mine don't go on an M.2, I put mine on a normal SSD. As long as it's pretty quick, you're all right. Zachary, hello from New Zealand. Hello, Zachary. Hope you're well. Appreciate you dropping by from the land down under. Hope you're well. Hope you've had a good day. Right, just gonna find some more. Try not to drop the next lot on the floor as well. Do you keep a lot of your old recordings, Sim? Always. I love this game, but I'm tempted to stop playing it till the bugs are fixed, driving me crazy. Excuse a pun. We accept the pun. What bugs do you have? Because I've not had any issues, I don't think. What issues are you having? What do you play on? What's your platform? Not that I can help if you do have bugs, but... There's quite a few of us here that play, and we normally have a good old grumble about bugs. I don't think anyone's really had an issue. There was the physics one where you hit trees and flew in the air, but that was more fun than anything. Really? I'm on PC? Yeah, I've not had a single... I mean, I say I've not had a single issue. The ground texture seems to change every now and then when you load in. But, I mean, it's not game breaking or anything. Get yourself an external SSD and recording set. Exactly, yeah. That would help. That'd do it. I moved some of my recordings. If there's something that I want to keep, I think maybe I want to get a short out of, or with content I was doing for the other channel, if I want to do like a supercut, I move that all to an SSD so I can get an external SSD. I have an internal SSD that I record to for videos. I think the internal one that I record to is 4 terabyte, and the external one that I keep on is 2. I mean, the only thing that's on my M.2 is Windows. That's it. Also, the fact that the tracks dumper was advertised as part of the $25 DLC, but it's sold separately. That's cheeky. It was never advertised as 25. It's pre-order. It was always pre-order. It was never advertised as anything else. People just didn't read. It was a pre-order bonus. That's now, if you want it, you have to pay for it. Never included in any DLC. On Steam you can't, but on Epic and I think on console you can buy the pre-order bonus for SnowRunner. I can't remember what the Expeditions one was. But yeah, it's just a separate DLC now. Didn't know that, my bad. Yeah. That's the trouble, too many people get angry about stuff. You'll read stuff online, you'll see Facebook and YouTube and people just getting angry for the sake of getting angry, and people think that's true, but it's not. It's like pre-order bonus. It's always been pre-order bonus. Ordered today? Ah, there you go. I pre-ordered mine, so I got it free. Yeah, so the Steam version of SnowRunner is a truck short than every other platform. Just one truck. Right, let's see if we drop these ones, or if we can keep these ones off board this time. Actually, I might be able to go through here. Oh, I ain't got that. There we go. Now, I'm not going to be able to get autonomous drivers to do that. No way. No way, Jose. Do you have a USB port on your PC, Simu? If so, external M2 drive connected to that should give you... Yeah, that'd be another option. Let's go back to the low gear. Should even give you that speed via USB 3.2. Oh, yeah, USB-C port should do it, shouldn't it? That's supposed to be pretty quick. But yeah, anything I want to keep, I just zip it all up and just move it over afterwards. Yeah, priorities, isn't it, mate? Priorities. Yeehaw. My eldest uses an external M2 enclosure with his 2TB M2 connected by USB. All of his flight sim stuff, he says, is fast enough to keep up. Don't forget to get a stream a like, my guys. Help us out. That little push. Gonna be cool. I think the other sand dump truck is nearby, so we'll use that to try and do some sort of roadway. Bosh. Bridge done. Excellent. Excuse I. I'll have to have a drink in a second. Let's get this out of the way for now. None of that stuff is movable, is it? Excuse me. Sorry about that. Right, so if I stick this just over here. We've still got collectibles to go and get as well. We still have the one on the roof. We've still got a car or something. There it is, down here in the salt quarry. I don't think there's another one in this bit, was there? Although we've got like a jigsaw to that. And then there was... Where was the other one? Where did we find it? Oh, there was a... Was it over here? I can't remember where it was. There was another one we found. Another... W40K. Was it over here? Oh, I can't remember now. That's annoying. A lot of crap to clear up there. So I didn't get that far in. Why didn't I go that far? What's up here? Don't know. Right. Where is our crappy dump? That one. There it is. I love that this just dumps sand no matter what. Anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. This just dumps sand. So there's absolutely no point in filling it up. It will fall out. Should have kept it empty until I got up here. That's what I should have done. Not to worry. Not to worry. Got to hop off for a bit, mate. Got some bits to get, getting on with. Hopefully be back there, mate. Appreciate you. You have a good day, my man. If anyone here doesn't already, go and check out Sumi Dad. He has some awesome trucking content on the go. RoadCraft, SnowRunner, ATS, ETS. Trucks for all the people. Give him a follow. He also runs the VTC that I drive for. If you're a ETS or ATS player, you want to join the VTC, he's the man. Get that bit closed. Just fit through here. There we are, right. That's the areas that I think that are going to be problematic. I'm sure there'll be others. But that's a start. This thing is so big. Yeah, I'll get you through there. There we go. I think I'll be alright parking that there. I think that'll be fine. Right. energy back. Might have been easier to have got the rusty one out, but we'll head back with this one. If you demolish a bridge that you've constructed, do you get all of those resources back? Does anyone know? So if I break down, if I delete that bridge, will I get the 4, I think it was 4, the 4 cement blocks back? So I can put them towards building a wider bridgeway. Yes, okay, cool. Yeah, so I might have to do that. I might have to get rid of the narrow and put a wide one down. Whoa, 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 whoa. I always flip this bloody thing. I'm just going to recover it. Just always flip it. I cannot drive it. It's just so unbalanced. And my driving is obviously bad. Normal service has resumed. Yeah, things looked like I was doing quite well with the sand dumping and what have you. And yeah, as you were, sir, as you were. Here we go again. I guess what I need to do is put it on manual and put it about midway. Perhaps I'd be alright then. Come on. You swine. Bloody thing. Right. Try again. Pleasant View Farms. Well, well, well. Well, my man, hope you're well. Hope you're well. See if I can get this to smoothen out a little bit. Just wanted to try and cover the track. It'd be nice if it went over that lump as well, just so I could have that a little smoother. For the AI autonomous. Yeah, midway manual is fine until you hit a big the tips forward and digs a hole in your probably flat tarmac road. That's me how I know that. Yeah. Oh, it's not really done what I wanted to with that bit, but never mind. At least they shouldn't snag on the rest of it, though. There is that. How you been keeping, Pleasant? We have been back doing a little bit of farming again over here. Been enjoying it. do still have our roads to sort out. Right. I think the autonomous will deal with that a bit better, providing I can loop it round and aim them through alright. Get that under. Man, you sound like a farm sim guy, honey. I do like me some farm sim when the game's good. Latest one hasn't been great, but it's got better recently, so I've been back on it. I sound like the farm sim. I don't sound nothing like FSG, thank you very much. Take that as an insult. I don't think we sound alike, do we? Regulars, help me out here. Although Rusty will say yes, just because I insulted him with his sound alike, so. There. But oh yeah, you sound like MSG. Comparison new with future use. Oh, there. I think if I can run them down there, they'll be fine. I mean, that'll be fine. Oh, we got to do sand the other end as well, haven't we? Right. So let's park this out of the way, just in case. Brutal. Brutal. I'm taken back and shooken by that. I'm gonna go buy a green hat and put the camera on. There. Oh, don't mind driving back off in this for. I'm all. Oh dear. Right. Imagine. Well, I don't think he'd be impressed with it either, to be fair. It's got a little leakage going on there, that's nice. It's that rig tail back that just slide open. It's not very secure. Know how it feels. Right. There we go. Oh. This is not liking going down here. It's a bit wide. Watch FSG quite a lot. This is my thing, mate. You're allowed to like and watch what you like, and you're allowed your opinion. That's absolutely fine. He once tried to attack me in another Farm Sim creator's content comments under a fake account, and I called him out on it because I knew it was him. Got shown up for being the muggy little brat that he is. arrogant turd. Come on, get down here. But if you got something to say, do it under your actual name, and don't do it in someone else's content. It wasn't my content, it weren't his. There was no place for him to be going out at someone else and starting arguments. But that's something that you used to think was funny once upon a time. I used to like going out in a fake account and going causing trouble in other people's content. Now, if you could just compare Mr. F to DJ Gilham as well, you'll have made my day. Yeah. He's a brat as well. So I'm going to need to fill this completely with sand, aren't I, to get down here with it. For the peeps. I think we got stuck. Come on. Back you come. Backwards. What is it? Go on, just go backwards. You silly tart. No sure we're stuck on at this point. There we go, we're out. Let's try and get across the bridge with this. This is not going to go easy, is it? I mean, one thing we've got in common, me and the ham, we're both fat, so I guess it's that. Do you think the grader will fit down there? We're going to have to go a long way round. Oh, crikey. It's just warbling everywhere. At least once we get here, I can drop it down. He says, I've been able to drop it down. Lift! Come on, crying out loud. Right. There we are. We're moving. All this for an achievement that no one else will care about. going to be beautiful. Norfolk style, Bernard Matthews and all that. I mean, they're going to be screwed if they want to run a train down here again, but that's for them to sort out afterwards. Get it out of the way. Oh. That's quite a view. That's pretty cool, that. I like that. Sure that was flat. Again, just sort of try and get it out of the way. Sure that stone will cause someone some issues at some point. They always do. I'm gonna get this right out of the way this time. Could have done with filling in that hole as well if we got to send a route through there. Right, let's have a little butcher's. Have a butcher's, mate. See what we can do. Objective. That's the one. Right, so infrastructure route from the piping facility. Okay. Where are we coming from? What's that? Angle's too sharp? For what? What's that? What is that? What's going on? What's going on, bud? What's the problem here? Angle's too sharp. Where are we coming out of? Let's know what the problem is. Yep, that had me confuddled, quite clearly. Back again. Shady's back. Tell your friends. Right, so if we get that to there, we want that right in the middle. And to be fair, this just wants to be straight to there. No faffing about. I just want to move the dump truck quickly. Where is it? Right, let's check on our dispatch. I don't understand. What are they doing? What are you... They're drunk. They are definitely drunk. They couldn't even get out of the yard. What was that all about? No, not that one. Needs maintenance, right. There. Back to IRL RoadCraft today. Defo be in and out a lot. Thanks, Rusty. Just in time for the next heat. Well, mate, it's going to be grim, isn't it? So if we... I don't understand why that's the point. If they're going to come out and smack into that. What's that all about? I can't move that. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, it's dispatch. What's the point in having them... Okay, they sort of got round. Yeah, but this, I need to move this. You can't move that. Right, let's see how well they do. The turn mechanics on the AO is too janky for a lot of those turns. I hope they update it at some point. Yeah, it's just a little bit. Even if that had given me, even that, like that point, if that start point was actually at the door, then we could have aimed it ourselves. But excuse me, let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, boy, you'll be all right. Good. Come on. Back up a little. Oh, you bugger. Right, yeah. It took too long thinking about the reverse. Now you get pushed, buddy. Oh, no, you're all there. It's harder. Oh, no. Love it. Right. This is going to take some tweaking. Clearly. So what are we looking at? Maybe... What are we thinking? Bring it all down just a little bit. Why don't let me edit that one? Just get rid of it. Edit it to there to see if it'll do any better. Still clicked. Oh, go on. No two trucks are taking the same route. That's mental. Okay. Thing is, this one's going. This one's like, yeah, we can do it, boys. Stop being dumb. Oh, he's going to push him over. What is that? Oh, dear. That's two colleagues that do not get along. Communication is key. Oh, dear. This dude's going to make it, though. So that's really annoying. They've had a proper falling out over there while this one's done it. Makes no sense. Are they still... Oh, still stuck there. Just get out of his way. There we go. Oh! So impatient. Right, there's something I noticed. The first truck seems to run tighter than those that follow, and they always swing out a bit further on the bends. Okay. So, what we want then... Let's try that. I'll just do that little click and that one, so then they spawn further down. What are you doing? Hitting the bloody wall. Buddy, come on. Before your mate gets on you. Give him a push. Oh, mate. You're... Oh, that's annoying because he's gone again. That's it. Back up. Let him through. Because once the route's set, they go through one at a time anyway, don't they? So that's not like you have to worry too much about this. There's normally like one and then a support truck. Go on, give him a little bump. There we go, there we go. Lovely. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to attend to that route quite regular now. But that is a job he done. Right. So deliver the steel beams to the unfinished passage, which was there. So I got my beams. Like I say, my beams are here. So there's obviously the obvious route would be... No, that's not where my beams are. My steel beams are here. And we've got... Where we got to get them? Over there. So the obvious route would be to come out of there, over the bridge. down through there. Is that right? Into this quarry. Through here. And down there. So there's that. So I mean, I need to jump in that truck. Jump in that truck. Nice. Another tick in the box. Yes. Slowly getting there. So we can go... We don't go that way, do we? No. Strap them back in. Go back and make a couple of phone calls. No worries, my man. You do you. Oh, get up there. Oh, made it. I think the singles will be fine now. Smash it. We're soon back to building my massive road. We had to take a break from the massive road just to be doing some other jobs, so I felt like I was progressing, because if not, it was just like constantly making that one road, and that was it. But once we've got this across, I mean, it's probably going to open up another jobby. But then we're going to get out our forestry equipment and start building my wooden bridges that I want. And once we've got the wooden bridge over in that direction in front of us, wherever it is, we can then work on getting the concrete slabs over to that. There's got a little wooden bridge down there. There it is. I think that one's 4 logs. The other one across the river wants 4 logs, I think. So I want to go in this way. Don't know if I want to, but I can. Makes sense, doesn't it? Yeah. Looks alright. You know, we've got another job for building an actual road that they want further up in that way. But I really need to put some time into to get my massive road done, because if not, I'm going to have to take all my road construction stuff away to then bring back. And I think the only way I'll be able to do that efficiently, rather than wasting like an hour driving all across the map, is if I use the millipede, the transport thing. And I didn't want to have to do that. I didn't want to use all this teleport stuff, but that's why I'd like to get my road done so I can move everything over for the next project. I've not driven through here, so I don't know what this is going to be like. Probably hellacious. So it looks like some logging's been going on over in that way anyway. It's probably not where we'll go get our trees. We'll get our trees from there where we want to build our bridges. I think I've got 10 in the back here anyway. If not, we've still got 15 in storage. I can go get some more. So we go and confirm. So now we're going to have to go and get that. Goal complete, way forward. Oh, look at that. So all this shit's got some expensive mining toys back. It's not hard to imagine that there's more to this than meets the eye, but first line is it? Oh, the finish line is in sight. Better focus on that. Okay.
This order's coming right from the top. The drilling machine that you recovered from LaRoe's quarry? We need you to deliver it to the port, and a drilling machine from the lava quarry to the railway station. There's also other mining supplies for both locations. But you can plot a route for our trucks to deliver them. I know, that's a lot of hassle in drilling machines. Expensive ones too. So be careful with them.
Okay, so we've got a lot to do, but we've just got to step away for a little bit. I had to come and tell you the good news. Christian Horner sacked. You what? Christian Horner. It's mental. Sky Sports. Sorry. I'm just going to read this live. Sacked Kaput. My office still let the door hit in. Who's going to replace him? Okay, Lauren Mackey's going to replace him. Immediate effect. Christian Horner has been sacked by the Red Bull with immediate effect after 20 years. It's team principal. Do you guys want to... That's not the one we want. There we go. Anyone's interested? Immediate effect after 20 years, team principal for F1 team. Horner has been charged. Constructors. Point to see your Red Bull. Not Red Bull team. I'd like to thank Christian for his exceptional work the last 20 years. With the tireless commitment, experience, expertise, and innovative thinking. Thank you for everything, Christian. You'll be forever. Obligations. They don't. Okay, so we it doesn't really say why they'll do it. I want a little bit of juice on exactly on why it was. No, they're underperforming, but that comes from winning 4 championships. Honest opinion, this is a ploy to keep hold of Max, with rumours getting stronger. He's on the verge of moving to Merc. That could well be. Do you like my little background? Get rid of that. Interesting. Perhaps that's don't know. It's not necessarily going to make a better car, though, is it? Sorry about that. For anyone that's got absolutely no interest in F1, that was just weird for you. I love F1, so I had to go check that out. That's why Simmy Dad come in to tell me. Yeah, wow. That's mad. You laughing at my background, mate, at Starfield. It's well cool. And, right. So, since I want to get trees for this bridge. So we want to get to our garage. And I want... this is tree stuff, isn't it? Do I not have new ones? Did I not have new tree equipment? Oh, it's rusty. There we go. I don't. Okay. Well, we shall go in the shop. Oh, I can't get that one yet. A mulcher. 10. I can get harvester and a grab loader. I don't want that one. I want the harvester. So I want to buy that. If you have to tell everyone it's cool, it's not cool. Let's normalise F1 being cool. If you have to normalise it, it's not normal. Right, F1 is cool. So we'll get ourselves one of those. We will get ourselves a new mulcher as well. Will we get ourselves a new mulcher? I don't know. Log forwarder. I mean, I might be cheeky and I might just... No, I want to use the forwarder. I've got skills. I'll do this. Buy that for 24 grand as well. And we will buy ourselves the new mulcher as well. All the money. That's pretty cool. I like this. I like this in Mud Runner and spin tires. I like using this to build up my logs. Not from the ground though. You normally pick them up out of a log rest. Right. So we've done some purchasing. I wonder if this would have been better as a forwarder. I'll stick with the one we got. We got the MTK. That's fine. Right. Oh, back in there. So I want to get out this one. We'll drive it. It'll be no quicker bringing the Zix back with the gooseneck and loading up and then taking it. By the time I've done that, I'll probably be where I want to be anyway. Honestly, I did not see that come. Like he survived all the text allegations and all that, and that got settled. I want to know what it was. I want to know what. I want to know what it was and why. What happened? What was the final straw? A lot of people on the Twitter are saying they think it's clear sign Max has done a deal to move to Merc, and that's why they've sacked him. Just chatter, of course, but there's no love loss between Horn and Max. And no, just... But what I don't get is, like, no one knows what next season's car is going to be like with the new regulations. No one's like clear ahead and doing anything there. And it's not like Merc are challenging for a championship themselves. As much as I, you know, love Merc and what have you, I just don't see that being a better option, like, in the long run. Strange one to me. Be interesting to see what happens now, though. Saw rumours that Merc executives had agreed to pay any exit clause Max would have if he could. I think his exit clause was like over 100 million or something. I think Max going to Merc, for his fan base, that would have to be a tougher pill to swallow than Lewis going to Ferrari, obviously, for like the Lewis fans, because the Lewis fans just hate Max and Red Bull, so going to Ferrari was alright. You know, everyone was, well, likes a little bit of Ferrari, whereas the Max fans hate Mercedes. You know, they've spent years attacking Mercedes, attacking Toto, like for the fan base. That's hilarious. Yeah, about 80-90 million. Yeah, so much. Oh, I'm assuming I can have any one of these trees I want. Just being greedy. Oh, we know that one. There we go. Yes, please. Straight through the pylons. Now it turns. Trying to think. Yeah. Slaughter straight in the back. No messing about. Look at that. That's how you do it. Anyway, now I've derailed your stream. I have a meeting to get to. No, I appreciate it, mate. I'll probably end up cutting the stream a little bit shorter today now, just so I can go do some digging. Just so I can get on social media and start arguing. You know me. Oh, we can have that tree. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if it's going to allow me to have that tree. I'm sure I want 5. Find anything out, you let me know. Cheers, buddy. Oh, that has proper surprised me. That's thrown me more than being told that I sound like FSG. That one. Oh, you bugger. You absolute bugger. Never mind. Oh, nowhere near it. Right. There we are. Let's go get another. 2 more. Then we can build our wooden bridge. Get one of these from here. Put someone there for me. Shame you can't get the boom to raise up. Alright, see if that'll do it this time. No, it's gone underneath again! Haha! Stop trying to be so lazy and just do it properly, shouldn't I? That's what it's telling me. Down. That'll be right. Okay. That's 4. Let's check that we do on 5. Where is our bridge? 5, yep. Please, Mr. Forrest, can I have a tree? Yo. Well, looks like we're holding that one a little bit higher. I don't think we are. Oh no. Oh no. Not that way. Oh, it's going on lovely. Absolutely, simply lovely, as they say. Simply lovely. Right. There we go. Let's go build a bridge. The bridge. And the advantage of doing Incommunicado first. Got your login equipment. There we are. Log bridge. Sorted. Sorted, bruv. Right, I'll try and turn around now. This is where the challenge will be. I do have another little wooden bridge I want to build. Not necessarily essential. Not one I'd like. So we might go and do that as well whilst we've got the gear out. I'll probably just cut the trees here and then drive to where my bridge is rather than taking the harvester all the way there because it's slow. Check. Can't have them trees, so I'm gonna have a few more of these here though. Go down there if I need them. This my other bridge is all the way over there. So we'll get some more logs. Like I said, I don't even think I'll need that other route, but I was just... initially I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get through all that quarry, and I wasn't sure what sort of condition it was going to be. So I thought I'll be ready to put a bridge down somewhere, just in case. Where does that route go? What's down there? Takes you down here. Well, wouldn't take you anywhere, does it? Unless there's something out. Because I still haven't been out in that area. We might see a little bit more once we built this bridge and got to the lighthouse. Possibly. Just turn itself around a little bit. If you are enjoying just chilling and hanging out with us on stream, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. It does help to push the content out a little bit further. If you're new here, consider a sub. Hit the little sub button. Helps my ego. We're having a good bit of growth at the minute, but it's mainly down to farm sims. So if we get a little bit of growth off some trucking content as well, that'd be cool. So it gives a tree. Any tree. Oh, 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 oh. There we go. Now that. Underneath straight away. That is bad. Bad form. I'm back. We've built the bridge. We had a little stream break to go in search of news. Christian Horner's been sacked. Assume you'd come in to tell me just before we went off for a meeting. So we had to go check out Sky Sports News. Doesn't really say why though, but speculation is rife, according to Simu. We'll have it. Oh, got a stump in the way. Have to negotiate our way through a little bit. Yeah, I heard 20 years has been there since the team was founded. Wouldn't surprise me if Max exits stage left at the end of the season as well. Well, Sim was saying that the chatter on the Twitter is that he's gone because Merck have made moves for him and could be securing the deal. But be interesting to see what develops next, I must say. See if this one will go on. This one's doing better. And for this bridge, I think I also want 5. 6, it's a bit bigger. Okay. Oh. Absolute turd. Fell off. Never mind. Don't give them the money. Yes, $100 million. It's a lot, isn't it? But it is for Max. But I was saying to Sim, like, at the minute, we don't even know what next year's cars are going to perform like. Oh, our map route has failed. Has it finished? Let's just check our infrastructure. All rewards are accepted. So, we can clear that. That is done. When we saw how bad Merck was at the start of this lot of regulations, terrible. Nice. Split him and then went right up the middle. Perfect. Lovely chill. Let's do that again. Yeah, exactly. I have no faith in FIA either, as Suleiman is gradually turning it into his own little empire. Yeah, filling all the posts of his... Yeah, just... Yeah. It'll be interesting, that's for certain. Don't think I can have any of those ones. To delve in a bit this way. Get some more. Wow, this one's what's going on with this tree? Why is this being such a pain in the backside? What's going on here? It's like my boom's broke. What's going on? Oh. Let's just cut it. Process yourself, mate. Pick you up in a minute. That was weird. Behaving very strange. Right, let's try that again. facing the wrong way because reverse is forward, pause is reverse. Maybe caught another tree or bush. Yeah, I reckon that might be right. Or even a stump. Oh, could have been. It was like it just buried itself in the ground and I couldn't lift it up. Almost as if it was too heavy, but... I think this is going to go as well as I hope, but we'll see. Oh, that's not too bad. So what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be number 6 over there. That'll be alright. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Perception. Do you have it? No. Oh, that'll do. That'll hold. No, it's in the way for me. Brain, so we will move it. Eventually. I'll just give it a little pinch, mate. Just a little pinch. There we go. There we are. Now, I don't necessarily need this bridge that I'm building, Rusty, but I placed it down as one in case I wanted to do something. I've done what I wanted to do first, but I'm still going to build my bridge. Because I wanted to just have a little play with my logging equipment. Who doesn't enjoy a little deforestation? Oh no, yeah, 6. It's 6, and 3, 6, yeah. I doubt my own ability to count. On the same, not so much the log stuff, but the scrap recovery, road building, and definitely road smoothing. I spent more time rolling the damn things after I built them, and I did build them. Fair enough. So I know that not everyone gets the opportunity to use the login stuff here, so I thought I might, since I can, I should. That just gives me another way of getting some vehicles through and up this way should I need to at some point as well. Who knows what the future holds? I haven't really studied the new jobs, the new contracts, but I know we've got a pump by the looks like we've got to bring this way, I think, or somewhere near here. So that road might help. Nothing concrete, but some reputable F1 websites are reporting that Verstappen's camp offered an ultimatum to Red Bull and asked that Horner be stripped of some control. Sounds like he's been stripped of all control. It's mad. Madness. Right, so how do I get to my little road? I mean, there's a track out the back there, through the trees. Could go through that. Should we try it? Let's try it. Just bring our little friend along with us. Yeah, if this is the case, it would seem more the case of trying to keep Max rather than because Max is... Yeah. I think Red Bull would, at this point, would do anything to keep Max. Anything. Because I think the only way they then get another good driver in, really, is if they lose Max and George comes in. Or they maybe sweep in and try and get Sainz. But other than that, you know, Shah ain't going anywhere, Lewis isn't going anywhere. There's no one else on the grid that you can put in that car and start to challenge. Not left already, but signed to leave. You know, yeah, I know what you mean, mate. I totally get your vibe. Now my new bridge is a little bit devious because it has got bits sticking up. But that was the best I could get, I think. So I've got a new bridge across there. That'll be for me to drive, not for AI. But now I can get into places. So that's a route down to the quarry. You got options now, which is good. Right, so next up is we're going to try and build that bridge, and that bridge only wants 4, and it's massive, so that's good. Exactly, that car is completely for Max, and even Max struggles to drive it. Yeah, the second C. Such a curse. I mean, they could always swoop back in for D-Rick, but I think they've messed him about way too much. But I think he's a bit of a muggins and would go back to Red Bull, just, you know, for the drive, but with Cadillac possibly interested in it. I just don't see where you get another driver. Ocon's decent, but he's a pain in the ass. Not necessarily the best team player either. As is common, I think the summer break is when they'll announce anything to do with Max moving, if there is any. Yeah. So it's after Spa, isn't it? 'Cause summer break used to be after the British Grand Prix. That's after Spa. I'm sure it's after Spa. G-Rick was on the podcast the other day and said he was 100% done with F1, but still, if the money was... Exactly, if the money's there. I'm not sure how he can say he was done with F1. Like, he tried so hard to get back in that Red Bull car. Like, he made some bad decisions. He never should have left. He really shouldn't. Going to Renault. Bad decision. McLaren were at their worst when he went there. Then have to come back and drive in the Racing Bull. Bad decisions. Got me my load across, mate, by the way, as well. So thanks for the tips. That worked quite well. That it did. It did. Going to take this back to the harvester just so they're sitting together somewhere. If I do decide I want some more logs, I can just keep going in there and I'll bring the stump grinder out, clear it out. Yeah, he did take it first. The thing is, he was their boy, weren't he? He was their golden boy. And then Max come along and he was just quicker. Yeah, he didn't want to be number 2, but then he went and he was never number 1 anywhere else anyway. So what we need now is one of our mules. That one? Where's this one? We'll take that one. We'll take this one. I think if I remember, there were 2 concrete slabs up near where we're going to build this bridge. Go on, get up there. Go on, go on. Shame I can't see a third one anyway, because I've only got one more in my little storage. I've got to go all the way back. to grab another one. I mean, even for like the first 2 seasons of Drive to Survive, he was sort of the focal point of a lot of it. It was him having that big personality that made it work. It's going to be hard managing the team. I guess ideally you want 2 great drivers, but also I think you have to have 1 and 2. McLaren say they don't have a number 1 and 2. They're equal, but I think Lando could have his world champion last year if they put... Yeah, I think he could have been. In hindsight, they should have done that. Put all their eggs in the basket. Got behind Lando. And then this season could have been the season they then get behind Oscar, since he's doing so well. And then they would have had 2 world champions, plus 2 constructors championships. I'm sure there'll have to be a point in the season when they have to start favouring one over the other. And I just, although like, oh no, I don't want to go that way. I want to go to my bridge. Although Oscar had his moment last weekend, other than that, he's been consistent and solid. Whereas Norris is either bang on or a bit of an emotional wreck. So even if they got behind Lando, unfortunately, I think there'd be a time when he'd then still make a mistake that maybe Oscar wouldn't, and then jeopardise not only his championship but the constructors as well. Whereabouts are they? It's up this way. That'll be fun when I come through with a couple of collabs on the back. So right to the bridge, straight on for the slabs. A 100% should have got behind Lando last year. There will come a crunch point this year, like you say. Who do they prioritise? I mean, the obvious answer is the one that starts pulling away significantly in the points, but at the moment, yeah, they're only a few points apart. And if they keep going, tat for tat, it'll always be that way. And it's alright if they're finishing 1-2 and pretty much taking turns, which it is sometimes. But when you've got another driver that's maybe coming in there and stealing the second, or getting the odd win, then that's when you then get that risk to the Drivers' Championship. But ultimately, the team want to win the Constructors' Championship anyway. That's what they want. And they're going to get that. They pretty much got it anyway. Midwest Farmer, morning boys. Morning sir, hope you're well. Hope your day's kicking off alright. Yeah, maybe Sim. I mean, that's pretty much what they're doing at the minute anyway, isn't it? So it's keeping it interesting. So as long as they keep doing that, then it's good. I mean, that is one of the things that's likeable about Zach, is that he likes to see racing. I think he's a racers manager, and he's like a fan as well, so he knows what we want to see, and it's not jeopardising his team at the minute. Nothing broke yet, so after a good start. How you all doing today? I'm doing good, my man. Nothing broke yet at this end either, so all alright. Yeah, all's gone well. Although there's a chance, because I'm going to put some more holes in the wall later today. Put some more shelving up. And then tomorrow the telly arrives, so all good. 100%, to be honest. When Max was basically winning every race, it was kind of boring. At least now, even though it's McLaren winning all the time, at least there is the internal battle of the two drivers. Yeah, I mean, it's a similar sort of thing with Merck and Hamilton, weren't it? Although, you know, Bottas was always up there in second and third, he was never challenging for a title. Rosberg did, and he won it. But Bottas was always number 2. Hence why we always got Valtteri, this is James. Move over. Although there was that one defiant time when he was told not to do the fastest lap, and then he went out and put the fastest lap in. I fell for him for that one. Too right. I mean, as a race driver, I'm sure that there can't be much worse of a feeling than just being told you're second string and you're not allowed to race. You're allowed to race everyone else but your teammate. Whereas your teammate is your first competitor, your first rival. By the way, Midwest, welcome into F1 chat. Welcome to my podcast. We are chatting F1. Whilst doing our deliveries. chuckle. I think a large chunk of yesterday's farm stream, the chat weren't about farming. It was me and Lancey talking about YouTube and how monetization works and what's worthwhile doing and what isn't. That's the thing with this live stuff, is quite often I find that's the way. The game is just a reason to get people in for the chat. Chat about anything. Chat about whatever you like. Always like hanging with you guys. Hey, love having you here, my man. Always. Always appreciated. How long have you got until you got to head out for work? Are you working today? Like I always say, that was the whole point in doing this. Just wanted to hang out and chat with people. Well, never here to get famous or rich. Just hang out with like-minded grumpy men. I take the blame for that. If I hadn't mentioned Horner, you would have known until after the stream. That's it. I'd have found something else random to be rambling about. Baby got FPS. Max to Mercedes-Benz is wild. Lol, sorry for reading. I was reading chats. No, get in on it. Yeah. Lots of different theories about it going on. It's just, to me, it don't make sense. I don't know why you would, if you were Max or his team, I don't know why you'd push the Mercedes thing, because the Mercedes isn't any better than the BMW, and we don't know what the next car is going to do. To me, it just makes no sense whatsoever. How many have I got in storage here, by the way? Have I moved them all out? Oh, we got 11. We're good. Rambling or ranting depends on the subject, indeed. It's vehicle based, so it fits. What would be more wild is if Max went to Merc and they kept George, those two as teammates. Yeah. I think it's a bit weird, like it's sort of a, it seems like an instant given that it would be George that went. I know they to do a lot to get Antonelli in, but he's still young. I'd try and get him in that Williams seat. Because Carlos has only got 1 year. I'm not sure about Albon. Get Antonelli in that Williams seat for a couple of seasons. Let him hone his craft a little bit and break their car rather than break. Like they did with George. I think it helped George having that crap car. Just playing hot lap all season, playing 3 seasons. George, move over and let Max through. No, Max is a bully. Exactly. But on the same hand, like the argument is always, oh, they put a lot of time and money into Antonelli. They put a lot of time and money into George as well. These are 2 like team-grown drivers from very early stages in their driving career. George is going to have to stand up for himself. Things George does stand up for himself, then everyone reckons he's either moaning or crying. Yeah, if anyone else does it, it's alright. I think George gets a bad rep because he carries himself quite professionally. And people for some reason see that as smarmy. like that people think he's a posh boy as well when he's not. He just talks proper. George loves a cry. They all love a cry. That's the only way they get anything out of the stewards. They have to get on the radio and complain about it to the team, because the team aren't allowed to get on the radio and complain to the stewards anymore, and to the race director. It all goes through the radio. So that's the only way anything happens. But they all do it. Again, I think sometimes people forget that even the race is, you know, presented in a way. It's storytelling. We don't hear every radio conversation because it would just be a constant feed of radio the whole race. They pick out the ones that are going to tell the best story and cause the most interesting interaction. They've still got to try and hold viewers, and they want to try and keep the interaction going post-race. So if you can stir up a little bit of drama during the race, then that helps to do that. Helps to make it look more exciting. That's why we're hearing more and more Ferrari radio the last few seasons, just because they've been absolutely dogged with their tactics and not listening to their drivers. But it's just becoming part of it now. We expect it, to the point that the drivers even take the piss out of it. Charles, this must be the water. That'll go down in history, I think. The Ferrari guys are diabolical at the moment. They are. It's just. That's right. They can keep it up. Keep that up. Because the longer they keep it up, the longer Kimi Räikkönen gets to be the last Ferrari world champion. And I love Kimi Räikkönen. But even Albon loves a good grumble and complain. He's always huffing and puffing about something. He's grown a lot the last few seasons. His time at Williams has done him so good. Hopefully he'll get the chance, if Williams don't build a competitive car in the next season or two, I hope Albon gets to get a move to a more competitive team, because he's a quick driver. He had that, you know, he proved himself in the Toro Rosso, and then got the switch up call with Gasly, and then yeah, just struggled in that Red Bull. He had a few good races where he was doing all right, and then got took out. I think he got took out by Lewis twice, which was funny. Called Lewis a sore loser because he crashed into him after he got past him on one of the corners. I think it was that was in Spain. That was funny. I think he did it again in one of the British Grand Prix as well. But yeah, I think he had a hard time there at Red Bull, and I think that hit his confidence. So then getting that drive for Williams has really helped him out. And I think with F1, it's like a strange time as well at the minute, because so many of the experienced guys are still so young, because they all come through so much younger now. They're all pushed to get there quicker. And then obviously you have your Hulkenbergs and your Hamiltons and Alonso. Been racing since some of them were born. There we go, got ourselves another bridge. We'll run out of butchers. I'm kind of hopeful that there's more than just... Oh yeah, we've got the 40k barrel up there as well. We want that. Thank you. Oh, no, that one. That one. Need to recoup some of the finances. Don't want to worry about taking the help barrels. They can stay there. So has that helped to show anything else up down here? Nope. Okay. Okay. That's just what I'll do next. I'll try and gather up some. So we've got at least one. We know where at least one more. Oh, there's a bit of a step there. Go on, get up. At least one more 40k. I think we know where two more are. I can't remember where one of them was, but we saw it while we were off exploring ages ago. We've got the one that's on the top near the where it is, distribution point, the sale point. There's one there. Same, we got the little car, the little truck down in the salt quarry. We'll try and get the truck in the salt quarry when we go and get the generator or whatever it is we've got to get out there. I'm not sure how we get the thing off the top of that building though. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, my knee. I'm pretty sure I saw my dad crane his scout up there, I think? Or did you... No, I think you craned this up there, didn't you? That was what you did. We'll have to have the butchers, see what we can do. Sip of my cold coffee. Don't mind me. I think we got quite a fair bit done already today. It was the other truck with beds. Is it the Veron? I can't remember off the top of my head. That's what it's called. All right. So if you went up there with the, if you put the Veron up there, how did you get the barrel in? Because the Veron don't have a crane. Just go full on crazy shizzle. Oh, you used the big head. You craned the truck up there and then craned stuff into it while it was up there. Love it. That's cool. That's different. Had a part next to a crane in the truck, yeah. So I was thinking I was going to have to bring the big crane over, but I weren't sure if that big crane reached, so I was going to either shove a scout up there or see what this could do. We'll see. Brought a load of new machinery, so I need to make sure I cash in on them. Not since the start of being on here have I gone around and done a big collection of things to sell and stockpile. So now I made a little bit of progress. I might try and do that in between streams as well. Have a little restock and a clearance, as well as trying to build my monster road. I mean, I do have the old rusty equipment, so I could do that, use that to build the other road that they want me to build, but annoying. There we go. 40 grand. Nice. So let's go have a look. Yeah, it's up there, isn't it, amongst all that shizzle. It's the port cranes. They don't reach it, do they? I mean, that one would, but you don't get to control that one. So I need this. I mean, is this a bit, or did you use the other one? Because that's not the biggest crane, is it? Got the other one. Where is it? That one. Have I given much thought to which map I'm going to progress to when this is done? Whichever one you're not doing, because you'll have jumped first. Yeah, whichever one, wherever you go, I'll go somewhere different. Because if you've only got like 12-15%, then like you say, you should be wrapped up next stream. Whereas I should imagine I'm still only at about 70-odd%, so I've got quite a bit to do, and I've got to do this road that's going to take me ages. I think what I'm going to have to do is have a day when Meg's home and not stream or record, and just spend the day just building my road. I might stream it into Discord instead. I did last time when I was doing the building this road. I streamed it in Discord because I thought it's not going to be all that interesting to stick it on YouTube. Just going up and down that same strip for 3 hours. So if people want to follow along with my in-between stream work, come and join the Discord, and I'll stream some of it in there. Other people streaming there as well. I know Redneck still streams in there quite a bit. Well, he has gone back to streaming on Twitch again, which is good to see. Get myself all cut on my cables now. What's my wheel doing? My wheel suddenly jumped into life. I might have to unplug that. What's that all about? As short as that length goes. There we go, there it comes. Sorry. Yeah, as short as that goes. While we're here, we might as well grab the tyres as well, since they're worth a penny. Show what these are worth, so we'll give them a go as well. Get out of the way a little bit. There you go. Can I reach the other? Yep. Be alright, so you ain't got to go far of it. Those square blocks, are they worth much? Although I can get that one now, but what about that one? Few hundred? Okay. Forklifts are a steal if you can find them. 5k a piece if memory serves. Ooh. I should keep my eye out. Not too worried about clearing the lot out of here or off the top of there, but we'll get what we can since we are here. Got the tools. I was doing this off stream, I'd probably stack that all on the floor and then put it in tidy with the mule. I knew that one was going to fall off. Never mind. That's all right, mate. You're good. I appreciate you, you know, being in stream and listening and supporting and all that, mate. I'm concentrating anyway. Probably not so good if you're only listening. Can't help that. You know, I was told to talk too much anyway, so perhaps a little bit of silence is what's needed. Right. To make some money. Money, money, money. There's not a forklift around here, is there? No. All sorts down in that bit. We're good. We're good. What's that? 40, nearly 42 grand. Oh, excuse me while I just shuffle about. So if I went, oh, down your ear as well. Did it again. Oh. Right. So that's them wee jobbies done. I haven't really studied what else there was to do now. So our main is to evacuate the drill parts. Just down there, which we can pretty much just hoist that out. Just deliver that object and then create an infrastructure route going from here to where? To there. So we can go back along our little bridge. I'll have to sort that bit of road out. Nice. That's good. I'll probably have to sort this out actually if I got a... Despite this being a sand quarry, I'm going to have to put sand down to no doubt make that usable and passable. And then recover the drilling equipment from the northern mine. So there's one there. Then we've got another infrastructure route. This one going from here up to here. Ah, so that's gonna... Oh, it's gonna use my road. It's gonna use my road. Awesome. Oh, I'm well chuffed about that. And this is where I'm going to have to start shuffling about the cars and stuff. No, don't have to. If we can go up and around, should be able to do that. Should be able to get through there, up there. Right. Up here, we've done that one, so it should come through. That looks like it's going to need some work. Maybe up there and in, or come in through here somehow. Along here, we open up that route and bring it through and just jam it over the line. Nice. Nice. Okay, so we've got them to do. Oh. And then side quest, we've still got the castle we're doing, and then we've got this one over here, which is delivering this to here. We've got a road to build there. And then we've got the infrastructure route, which is going to be coming out of here. Which then obviously going to have to take in our road. Oh, we've got a broken pipe there as well, look. Taking our road. We've got a working bridge there. Down and in. Still got quite a bit to do there. Still quite a bit to do. Right. So let's get the Aramatsu. Just facing the right way. Try and do a little bit more of this. I need the leveler over here as well. So I need the grader over here. I probably want the grader over here first, but we'll get some sand down, then we'll bring the grader back over. See what we can do. My beautiful flat road. Look at that. Oh, if I got to run a route over here, I probably need to come out and do something about this. Stretch it that way as well. This bit is going to be a right pain. I'll probably just pour back over it and then flatten it out. Then re-asphalt it. Reseal it. Hello, welcome in. New people. Just noticed we've got a fair few heads in. Welcome in, hope you're enjoying it. Don't forget to give it a little thumbs up. And if you are new here, consider hitting the old subscribe button. It does help us out. Helps when you go out to get a little ding for a sub. Things have been going quite nicely over here, so we like to try and keep that train rolling. We do RoadCraft. We will be getting back to SnowRunner, ETS, ATS, and we've gotten back into a bit of farm sim lately. So there's a little something for everyone. Those... No, that I don't know what they give. I was going to say those excavator buckets, but they're not excavator buckets there, I don't think. I did grab a load of excavator buckets off stream when I was trying to get ready for this stream, and they gave quite a bit of scrap metal towards beams and stuff. They're pretty good. Park you up there. Go find our grader. Oh, it's not too far. It's not too far away. I'm quite sure it made me think it was further away than that. It'll be further away soon. There's no doubt I'll roll it. Through. Give it a wiggle. We'll have to come back and dump some more sand here as well before I try and run that route up here. Or run that route down here, as it will be. Figure I might as well tidy it a little bit since I'm coming through. It's a shame when it's in manual, you still have to stay in low gear. But slow is better than tipping. Must be going a bit of safer ground, we'll be alright. How much scrap is a boat like that worth? Can you scrap that boat? No. Scrap that one though. That one is just too big. Perhaps next stream we invest some time in trying to scrap a boat and get the big crane. That'll get me some beams to sell at the end, or some pipes. Dare I cross the bridge and try and have a little coffee at the same time? Playing on my leg now, one-handed. Out of control as soon as we get here. So I'll even probably want to get a little bit of road, or at least smoothen that out so we can get a bit of road connecting to this tarmac as well. If we've got to run, we've got to run a route coming from that door over there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy, easy there, easy there. And do what we can with this. Not quite sure what I can do with it, but I shall try. That's what I'm hoping. Just be able to get bridge on it. We'd have to build it up so high. See, it'll let me do that, but then we've got rocks through it, which is no good. So I need this built up so that it's a little bit. Or the other thing is just build up enough sand and then hope that I can tarmac and weave through. Shame you can't get a slightly better view, but you could bridge that. And then, I don't know whether, if that was then a little bit high, would that then reach over there a bit better? Because I need to build this up as well on the other side. There's got so much to do on this bit. Like I say, I haven't got a clue how anyone else has done this. I'm just sort of doing it all my way. I need more sand down here as well, because it's going to be awful. Let's park this up there. Arimatsu, where are you? But I think since this is probably what I'm going to spend much of my next probably hour doing, I'll do it off screen. So I don't think this is going to be very entertaining to watch me doing this, trying to build this up. So I will take this opportunity to say thank you. Thanks to everyone that has joined me for the chat. New people, old people alike. Rusty, Sim, Midwest. Let's have a little scroll. Who have we had? Who have we had? Because I do like to have a little thank you. We've had Rusty, Midwest, but here we go, FPS. Rod the Mod was in earlier, Pleasant View. You guys are awesome. Always good to have you all here for a chat and keep me entertained and keep you sane. Zachary as well, although you know Zachary might have to have words. But yeah, it's been a pleasure as always. I'm going to try and get more of this, like I said, try and get more of this finished. And next time out, hopefully, we'll be a little bit closer to the castle, and I'll then be able to take my machinery off elsewhere so we can do those other jobs to try and get things finished up. I mean, yeah, gonna leave it there. Like I say, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give it a big fat thumbs up. If you are new here, hit subscribe. If you are watching this back as a VOD and you've gotten this far, you are absolutely awesome. I do appreciate that. Consider a like, consider a sub, comments down below for all that good stuff. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your evening, the rest of your morning, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye bye.